This is not a political video, but we need to talk about how the strikes on Iran can affect mortgage rates and the housing market. I wanted to do this video because I think you're going to see a lot of bad information. I think you're going to hear lenders saying stuff like, oh, well, this is just like 2003, and we saw rates come down in 2003. So if you buy now, you can refi in a couple months. It's just like 2003. And if you're like, what's that? 2003 was the shock and awe campaign. It's when the United States with allies went into Iraq because of concerns of weapons of mass destruction. Also, it was to topple a regime. Also, there were 170,000 boots on the ground. Because this was a legit war, like let's not play, 2003 was a legit war. There was a ton of government spending, which invigorated the economy because that was just a couple years after a recession. That's why you saw rates come down. That's why you saw the housing market go up. This is nothing like that, okay? So if someone's telling you that this is going to be just like 2003, they need a little history lesson. Here's what's more likely going to happen. We're not going to see rates come down. If anything, this makes Jerome Powell less likely to lower rates. Why? Because we have yet another question mark in the inflation category. We haven't seen rates come down because there's still concern about inflation with the tariffs not all being ironed out yet. There's concerns of how those deals will go and how that will affect inflation. Okay, well, guess what? Iran has a lot of oil and they're threatening that they can disrupt the oil supply. So you have people going, oh God, that's going to increase energy costs. And if it increases energy costs, well, there's inflation again. So look, we're going to watch the market ebb and flow, right? And the reason it's going to ebb and flow, it's going to ebb and flow based on how serious people think are about Iran being able to disrupt the oil supply and the cost of oil. So right now, as I film this, there's less concern that they're actually going to be able to do that. But yesterday there was more concern. And I think we're going to see it like this, but I don't think we're going to see a big dip. So really, really watch out, guys. If you're home shopping, make sure you can afford the payment. Look, there are no guarantees that rates are going to go down. And if inflation starts to pop up, you're going to see rates go up. So be prepared, but just watch out for anyone who's comparing it to 2003, because when you dig in, they're totally different animals.